this is it. Well, I swear there ain't nothing better. We're up and we're out in the perfect weather. I just wanna run away with you.
Hey! I was gonna make this like big long intro of like getting ready for the reset video, you know, like clips of me putting in laundry, cleaning out the kitchen, all of that, but really I just got excited to start vlogging because it has been a while since we've just like had a vlog like this in my home. Welcome back from Europe. I've been back for about a week now, a little bit over a week, but just this is, you know, when I'm sitting down and vlogging again. And so as we go through the day today, there's a couple things that I want to get done because this is my last day of freedom before I'm part of corporate America. I don't think my job actually counts as corporate. Before I'm just a full participant in capitalism. How about that? So I do have a to-do list today that we'll kind of get into as it gets going, but I just wanted to start the video because, like I said, I missed this. I missed just sitting down and vlogging. In today's video, obviously we'll like discuss kind of what I've been up to, some like reflections on my trip, all of that, but then also totally like 180-degree switching turns, getting ready to start work tomorrow. Tomorrow is my first day. I think I alluded to that, but I didn't actually say it. Tomorrow is my very first day of work, and so today is the day where we're getting ready for that to happen.
I just wanna run away with you.
Yeah, so if you watched my last video, then you know I'm going to a different jail tomorrow. That's like where I'm beginning my job. If you were around for my internship, it's the same thing. I'm just actually getting paid now. And so as of right now, I know I'm going in tomorrow, and then I have no idea beyond that. Like maybe Thursday, Friday. I don't know how scheduling works. I would assume I'm going in the rest of the week. I'm not going to start on weekends. Eventually I will work weekends, but they want me to like get acclimated first, which I'm 100% down for. So right now I'm going to get groceries because I have not truly been here home for 3 weeks, just about 3 weeks. If you remember, May like 6th through 9th, I think it was Zach's graduation festivities. So like we had a lot of people in town, we're doing a lot of things. It was like big celebration, dinner out every night, all of that, which was great and awesome. Loved that, but you know, not regular life. And then May 11th is when I left for Europe, and I was there until May 22nd. May 22nd, I got back here. I arrived to Atlanta, had like a big long travel day. Ended up being fine. Like it was long, but nothing went wrong. There was no flight delays, no security delays, no customs delays, any of that. It was totally fine. It was just long. Like by the time I'd gotten back here, it'd been about, I think 36 hours since I had slept, because coming from west to east, you get so many hours back in your day. And so definitely was jet lagged, like definitely was wanting to go to bed way early, all of that. But I slept here at home for 2 nights. It was like Sunday, half of Sunday, and then I was here all of Monday, and then went to Colombia, my little homeland, which I actually didn't vlog at all. I was going to, and then I just ended up not, which is okay. You know, I have enough content that's going on. We can talk about it here. Went to Colombia, slept there for 3 nights, and then went to Kansas City, which is where my grandparents are, because my grandpa had his 80th birthday, and so he had like this big 80th birthday party, which is why I went home, and it was incredible. And so slept there for 2 nights, came back home to Colombia, was there 1 more night, and then yesterday drove from Colombia back to Atlanta. So between May like 6th and now, which is May 31st, nothing has been regular. I have not slept in the same bed for more than 3 consecutive nights, and I'm really ready to do that. So this is like on steroids, reset routine, getting back into my life routine, while then also, like I mentioned, getting ready to be a working lady, be a working gal. And so my plan is just kind of get everything that I need to get done, as much as I can, done today, so that kind of starting tomorrow starts off on a good foot. Granted, I will have, I think, more time than I'm expecting. Like right now going in, I kind of feel like I did in January, when I just knew that like a whole big busy season was coming up. Because back in January, I was going into my internship 21 hours a week. I was teaching about 3 classes, so working like 12, 9, maybe like 10 hours a week, like for my little part-time gig, my part-time tutoring job. And then also had like grad school and was doing all of that. And right now it's not going to be all of that. So as of right now, I'll start my 29 per hour week job, which is not full-time. It's 11 hours less than full-time. 29 hours per week job. Probably won't be going in 29 hours this week, I would assume. I don't think I could in 3 days since I'm starting on Wednesday. But I won't have grad school, which is crazy. And then I am planning on continuing my tutoring job, but since I don't know my schedule at all for my jail job, I haven't like signed up to teach more classes. So I think I'm gonna look and see, like after we get my schedule worked out, I'm gonna try to sub some classes and then kind of see like how far in the future I can schedule ones to teach. Because the way they do that is basically I gotta sign up for the ones that I want to teach, but they are like months ahead, and I don't know what my schedule will look like months ahead from now. And so that's kind of where we're sitting with like all the different commitments. But since I haven't been home in so long, that's kind of why I have started cleaning, started refreshing, just because, you know, things get dusty. Like it doesn't feel lived in. Dust bunnies ruling the land. But I'm gonna go to Trader Joe's, which I'm kind of excited for, to get some groceries, because I don't usually go to Trader Joe's to get groceries, but I figured, you know, it's just me. Zach's not home yet. He will be by the time you watch this video, by the time it's up, so don't be weird. And so it's just groceries for me, which is kind of fun too. I feel like, I don't know, an independent lady can go shop at Trader Joe's. Also, with all of the traveling and everything that's just been going on, I really have not been on my like health and wellness grind, which is fine. Like, that's totally fine. Like, I've been traveling and like doing fun things and eating good food, which is awesome. But right now, sitting back like in my regular life, my body does not feel like mine necessarily, you know? Like, we've definitely lost some muscle in the 3 weeks that I haven't done anything. I did walk a lot, but so like I was active in other ways, and I was like filling up my actual like wellness meter, you know? Like, I was doing good things for myself, feeling good. So I'm not like bummed or anything. I don't feel like I've gone like backwards in my health journey, because it just isn't like that. But I do feel like this body isn't quite mine, so I am excited to kind of just jumpstart eating well again, eating things that make me feel good, being active as much as I can, and because I feel best when I do that. And also because since I'm going back into regular life, for me, working out is definitely like a mental health maintenance activity. And so like when I'm traveling and seeing family and all of that, I don't like feel the effects of not working out necessarily as much, because, you know, I'm doing good, like I'm doing things. But if I wait to like get back on my workout grind while I'm like settling back into life, kind of like falling down from the high of vacationing and traveling and seeing family, it would start to affect me a little bit more. I do think that that's kind of been a thing that I've been feeling, is that it's not that I'm like at a low point at all, but obviously like traveling Europe and like 80th birthday party, like seeing family I haven't seen in forever, like that's obviously a high. And so it's just like getting back to regular life is a decline, and it's not a bad one, but I think I just like kind of been feeling that now, where it's like, my life was a lot more interesting at this time 2 weeks ago at this time, 1 week ago at this time, 3 weeks ago. But I am excited for the routine and everything that is to come. So that's the little like catch up, set the context for the day, and let's go get some groceries.
Arguing again, arguing about something so simple. Make it clear, tell me why you're running back to him. Feeling insecure, feeling like there's more to your character. Every tear that you cry is worth it in the end.
Quick little Trader Joe's haul, because I'm so excited for it, honestly. So got blueberry waffles, some almond milk. I got a lot of produce. Some of the produce I find in Trader Joe's is much more expensive than other places, but then some of it's much cheaper. So I feel like it kind of evens out. But got some strawberries, got some pineapple, got some shishito peppers. If you haven't had these before, they probably won't be in this vlog, but they'll be sometime upcoming. You can blister them on the stove, and they're so good and so easy to make. So you just put like a little bit of oil and then just turn your skillet on high, and they blister, and a little salt and pepper. It's wonderful. There's a little red pepper. I got some Georgia peaches because it's becoming peach season, and then also some Honeycrisp apples. Got this coconut body butter. I really love it. It's thick and creamy. I feel like it really hydrates you. I got 2 limes. I kind of think I'm gonna infuse them in water just because that's fun and fancy. Got some kiwis, some bread, some vegan cream cheese alternative. Basically, I don't know. I'm not really lactose intolerant, but I definitely am dairy sensitive, and I find that it breaks out my skin. It makes me more bloated, makes the digestion just go a little bit funkier. So I have been eating dairy the past couple of weeks and have not been feeling good, so I'm cutting it back out. But vegan cream cheese alternative, organic creamy cashew, it's like a yogurt alternative, some dark chocolate covered cherries, because I figured that'd just be a fun little treat, some frozen veggie samosas, some ciabatta rolls. These are like Takis, but they're just Trader Joe's brand of Takis. Some arugula, blueberries, some granola, plantain chips, eggs, tomatoes, bananas. This is dark chocolate covered strawberry pieces. They're frozen, so I figured that'd just be like a fun little healthier treat as well. And then I got 2 bottles of wine, really because I'm trying to figure out what I like, because I really just have no idea. And so the ones I got, this one's a red, Greenfin 2018 California, made with organic grapes. Like, okay, sounds good. I think I do like red, but we're figuring it out. And then this one, Josephine Cabernet Sauvignon 2020. No idea. We'll see if it's good too. All of that was just under $100. And by just under, I mean it was like $99.77 or something, like just barely under $100. I'm gonna put it away and also make my first meal of the day, because I definitely need to eat. And kind of like I mentioned before, I just like don't feel like myself. And so I know eating well, like I'll eventually get there, but I just feel like all my routine is messed up. All of the, everything's just messed up. And so what I'm gonna do, because this is what I specifically got some of these ingredients for, I used to like every morning for breakfast, and this is like years ago, this is like high school, I would have just like unsweetened yogurt, have some granola, sometimes some like blueberry, strawberries, banana, depending on what I was feeling, and some honey. And it was delicious and a great breakfast. And then if I'm also feeling it, I can stir in some protein powder, make it a little bit higher protein. So that's what I'm gonna get ready for now, because I got all of the things, and it's a really just like quick and easy meal. That's kind of my goal with these. I'll kind of see. I think it was kind of good to take some like time off of real life, because now I can kind of jumpstart back in, and kind of, since my routines aren't just already set, then I kind of get to set new routines. And so I do feel like sometimes I get in a rut of like grocery buying, where I just get the same things over and over again, even if it's not actually like my favorite things or my favorite way to eat. It's just like what I get. But this is a nice way to switch it up.
But baby, tell me, how have you not figured it out? Ooh. reasons to cry.
Ignore the mess, you know exactly why it's there. I haven't been home in forever, right? I actually did though, I don't know if you can actually see. There are a bunch of clothing hangers right there because Zach and I have been like running out for the longest time. Like we have more clothes than hangers, but I had extra ones at home and I kept forgetting to bring them whenever I would like go home and come back. So I brought a lot of extra hangers this time, which is good. Glad for that for sure. I sat and ate, so I'm feeling kind of revitalized and drinking some water. I feel like I'm slowly getting back into the hang of things. Obviously, I still just feel off. Like I think it's definitely going to be probably like a week or so of maintaining good habits before I actually like feel good, feel like myself again. And so I'm willing to be patient with it. But while I was sitting there, I just kind of answered some emails, responded to some comments. Basically for the first day tomorrow, I'd gotten two different like, oh, see you at this time, see you at this time. Like two different people told me two different times to show up. And while it's like a pretty small deal, you don't want on your first day to get there late, or also like if I arrived there an hour earlier than anyone's expecting me there, like that's embarrassing too. So I just like cleared that up a little bit and was like picked the earlier times they told me and was just like, if I don't hear back, like I'll plan on showing up at this time, and told like both people that. I just, such a small thing, but it was like kind of stressing me out because I didn't want it to go weirdly on the first day. So got that all cleared up, and then I'm going to do some Pilates, which is not something maybe that I've ever done before. Like I feel like I used to do it like YouTube workouts, like whenever I was in like 8th grade in my room. That might have been more Pilates-esque, but I haven't done them before. But I keep hearing people talk about just like how good Pilates makes them feel, and I kind of do like the idea of like lower impact workouts, mostly just to get my blood moving, like get my blood flowing, get my body moving, get my muscles working in a way that's really different than like lifting, which is what I usually do. And so I think what my plan is to do both for now. So I won't see like the effects of Pilates, but I do think that kind of while I'm jump starting back into my fitness routine, all of that, it's a good time to just kind of add something new that I've been meaning to try. And so today I have Move with Nicole, one of her videos like on YouTube, just pulled up. It's a 35-minute full body Pilates workout. So I plan on just doing that, I guess real quick, kind of like in 35 minutes.
Stand, you're stronger than you know. There's power in your bones. The flowers that you've grown were watered by your tears. You say you're growing old. One day you're gonna fold. Amazing how you go unbothered through the years. But if you just let go and fall into the garden that you grew, you would finally know that you don't have to be somebody new.
I think I'm gonna have to go back out today, which I wasn't really counting on because I forgot that this little book is due back at the library and I tried to renew it and it has holds. So I'm gonna have to go back out to return that. I think it would be like 10 cents a day or something if I was late, but it's more just like morally. I don't want the library to think poorly of me. Like I want to be in good esteem for the public library. So I think while I'm out, I am gonna stop by Kroger. I know I got groceries today, but I realized that I forgot to get anything that would go in my like lunch. And I do want to vary my lunches from what I would have in my internship. So whenever I was at my internship, I would just have like a sandwich, whether it was deli meat or peanut butter or sunflower butter or something, a sandwich and a cut of apple and like a bar of some sort for lunch. And while I do want to vary that a little bit as I get into my new job, that also is just like a good kind of basic thing that I think I'll bring tomorrow, because I don't know how lunch is going to work tomorrow. And so none of that needs to be refrigerated or I need utensils for or anything like that. So it just seems like the path of least resistance. So I need to go get like deli meat and bars essentially is what it is. And so I might grab a few other things on that Kroger just to be stocked up. But kind of funny that I went grocery shopping today. Felt like my errands were done. They were not done. Something that I'm excited for that just came today is this little guy. This was very much like a, oh my gosh, I just got home from Europe and I need to make a little purchase. But I do want to show you like little souvenirs that I got and everything while I was there because they were really fun, and they didn't like fit into the vlog necessarily to like show everything that I got. And by everything I got, I mean I spent like $10 getting like magnets and stuff, but I want to show you. This though, if I can get it out, it is a scratch-off map of the world where once you go to a country, here, let's see if I want to be careful so I don't scratch anything on accident. Here it is. Where once you go to a country, you scratch it off. So it's like a where have you been in the world type of thing. And I just thought that it would be really fun. And then also the US is big enough that you can do it by states too. So I'm really excited to fill out like the countries I've been to, especially as there's this fire under my butt to go to more. Let me know where I should travel to next. And by that I mean it's gonna be like at least a year from now because money, but I'm gonna go find a coin that I can scratch with.
So you finally running far away from your history, but
Over here we have Morocco, France, Spain, Italy, and then Hungary, Serbia, Romania, which, you know, I just went to. All 4 of these were when I studied abroad, and then obviously those were just like 2 weeks ago. Over here we have Guatemala and Jamaica scratched off, and then just the US states. I actually haven't really been, I feel like, to that many US states. I only did the ones that I've actually like been to and spent time to, not just driven through, because like for instance I've driven through South Carolina, I've driven through Louisiana, I think I've driven through Oklahoma, driven through all of those ones up here, but I've never actually like spent time there, so I kept them out. But as you can see, we got California, Arizona, Colorado, Kansas, Texas, Iowa, Missouri, obviously, Illinois, Indiana, or I was gonna say Arizona again, that's Arkansas, Tennessee, North Carolina, Maryland, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, and Florida. Oh, and where is it at? Hawaii, wherever it is. There it is.
There's clouds over your head every time, and they keep following you with no clue of what to do. I can make them vanish if you let me shine. You like to put somebody else's happiness before your own. I see the weight of Atlas on your shoulder waist.
Ayo, Kroger haul. So this brings my grocery total up to $120 today. It's like $20, but I got 2 kombucha. I didn't like that. Kombucha. One is GT's Love of My Life. You know I love GT. GT's Gingerberry, and then one is the Kroger brand, so Simple Truth Organic. It's their pineapple pink guava, which I've never tried before. It's a funky color, but maybe that's good, because maybe that means they didn't like color it or something. I don't know. I'm trying to tell myself the color means it's good. Got some turkey. That's really what I wanted so that I can, you know, make one. And then I got a variety of bars. A lot of these are on closeout sale, which I think means, like, some of them said they were kind of Best Buy last month, which is fine by me. Really couldn't care less. I got some of these waffles. I don't even think they have 10 grams of protein, so that's not bad. I honestly might have one of these before I go work out right now. Some of these waffles, this one is cookies and cream, this one is honey and oat. So I imagine they're like Stinger waffles, if you've ever had those. Those are good. Got some One plant bars, which were like $1, because like I said, closeout sale. Like all of these are really cheap, that's why I got them. Chocolate peanut butter, and then also chocolate chip cookie dough of that same brand, the One brand. And then I got 2 of these Bang Bar Pristine Protein. Blueberry banana was the one that was cheap. They did have birthday cake, but it was like $2.18 instead of being like $1.79, and I couldn't spend them. Pinching pennies over here. So I got the blueberry banana, but they have 20 grams of protein per bar, which is pretty good. They're Best Buy last month, but I feel fine. So I think that's it. So I'm just gonna run these up really fast upstairs just to get them refrigerated, you know, as they need to be. But then I'm gonna go do a Sydney Cummings workout, which I think is gonna be my plan. So I sat down and like planned out kind of my workouts for the upcoming month, and we'll see how it happens. Like whenever I plan, I really enjoy planning so that I have something to rely on if I'm feeling low motivation, or if I'm feeling like, oh, I would go to the gym, I just don't know what to do. Like that's why I like to have a plan, but my plans are always really flexible. Like if I don't know, I'm hoping to stick to it. It's my goal to stick to it, but if I don't, it's fine. But I planned out a Sydney Cummings, like 1 per day. Some of them are stretching though, so like it is a rest day, but it's still 1 per day because it's a stretching video. 1 per day just for all of June, and I'm planning on doing those in the afternoon, and then in the morning doing some sort of Pilates or yoga, because her plan, the Moving with Natalie, her plans are kind of go between yoga and then Pilates. So Pilates is more like the burn, you know, where you're like holding a crunch or something and your abs start to burn. Like it's that kind of feeling, but it's not at all like high impact, high lifting. I'll probably sweat a little bit maybe, but it'll mostly just kind of get my blood flowing. And so I think my plan is to do those in the morning, because as much as I try, I just don't like doing hard workouts in the morning. I like kind of taking it more slow in the morning, waking up. And I also feel that my actual like hard workouts are better in the afternoon because then I'm more fueled from the day. Sometimes it definitely is that mental hurdle, I think, to get over, to like get home for work, for example, and go do a workout. But I think I'm just gonna make it like non-negotiable for myself, or try to. And so my plan is to do Pilates in the morning and then work out in the evening. I keep saying workout. Pilates is a workout. Lift in the evening. That's what I mean. Lift in the evening. And then work in some 12 330s, just kind of around. I love to go for walks, but as it gets hotter, I don't like it as much in the heat. And when I say every day, remember that some of these are stretching videos or yoga videos. So like I am going to take rest days, but it just won't be like a specific rest day. It'll be like 10 minutes of stretching. So I still do a video, but it's a rest day. That's the plan that I came up with, workouts for June. And so we'll see how it goes, obviously, as June unfolds. And I'll make alterations to the schedule in June, like as it goes along. And there's already like a weekend I know that I won't be doing anything. So being flexible with it while also trying to kind of get back in my groove and kind of feel like myself again after vacation. So starting with today, I think Sydney's today is just going to be 30 minutes. So the 35-minute yoga this morning. Nope. The 35-minute Pilates this morning. Wasn't too hard, but did get my blood moving, my blood flowing, my body moving. So that's kind of what I was going for. So it worked out. And then yeah, for Sydney today, it's just 30 minutes of, I think it's like total body burn or something like that. It's like just 30 minutes. And so I think I'll do some walking on the treadmill after and read a book. Not the Nightingale though, because I had to return that.
Be the ball and light and energy for you to grow. You see, you're just a flower who has never seen the sun.
Don't worry, I'm gonna wash my hair tonight, so we just have a little lad moment going for right now, but not for forever. Just finished my workout. It felt fine. I feel good now, and I feel glad to have gotten it done. However, there definitely were times in the middle there where I needed to like just sit down and take a break because my heart and lungs felt like they were dying because it's been a long time since I've really been active like that. Let me fix this. I can't take myself seriously. I realized though that it's been forever since I've had greens, since I didn't take them with me on my trip. And so usually, you know, I've been having these Amazing Grass greens blend. I really have loved this. I think that I probably will come back to it. I want to try other brands though to like really find a favorite. And I'm not entirely out yet, but you can kind of tell I'm getting there. And so there's actually this other brand that I feel bad. They sent them to me and I haven't tried them yet. It's been a second, but it's You've brand. And so I'll obviously link them below, and I'm actually doing an Instagram story for them with the gift. But they are, it's not like a greens blend. It's just wheatgrass powder, which whenever I worked at Juice Bar, I loved wheatgrass shots. Like I would just take them all the time. But I will say what's a little bit worrying to me about this one is I'm scared of the taste, just because whenever I have wheatgrass before, I would very much take it as a shot just because it tastes like grass. So it's not bad, and honestly it kind of tastes like sweet grass, but you know, usually eating grass isn't like the favorite thing. But it says dissolve 1 scoop into 8 fluid ounces of water or a smoothie, drink daily. And then wheatgrass truly has so many different benefits, which I will let you look up, find the little research-backed articles. The scoop is smaller, honestly probably because it's just wheatgrass. There's like not anything else in it. So this is the Amazing Greens one, and then this is the don't talk to me or my son. This is the wheatgrass one. Fill up my water cup, and then I am gonna take an Instagram story.
You're stronger than you know, there's power in your bones.
Okay, this is what the greens looks like. I think I put more than the water that it recommends. It recommends 8 ounces, and I have no idea what this is, but it does look a little bit watered down. I'm nervous. Oh, I have no reason to be. That's actually very pleasant. I keep this knife in there whenever I drink greens so they don't settle, because sometimes it can taste quite pleasant at the top and then you get down to the bottom and it's a little bit gunkier, but that's why I just keep stirring it. No, that's actually really nice. It just tastes like, maybe I just watered it down too much, to be honest. It just tastes like water, but like slightly greens. It honestly tastes a whole lot like the Amazing Grass ones. Granted, this one does have more variety of things that are in it. So it has wheatgrass, but then also has like barley grass, alfalfa grass, spinach, spirulina, chlorella. So just it's various things, whereas this is just wheatgrass, which honestly is still good. Like it's still, like I said, has lots of benefits. This one is about $30 for about 30 servings, and this one was $21 for about 60 servings. Remember, it was gifted, but it is cheaper per serving, which is good to know. Okay, I feel good about that. I feel like I was really wanting this vlog to be like a super like reset cleaning routine type video, and I just really didn't film myself doing that all that much today. Like I did have a productive morning, but before I started the video, and then like I wanted to get all my laundry put away. I didn't do that. I wanted to clean up my bathroom. I didn't do that. I still have like all of my toiletries in the travel containers and like not put back in with like all my makeup, like that kind of thing, which is fine because I have no deadline, so I'll just keep working on it. But I think I had imagined everything coming together today, and it didn't. We're about to pack my work bag, so that'll be kind of exciting. But I did want to show you the souvenirs that I thought were so cool. So obviously by now on the channel you've seen these videos, so you know where I went and everything, but this is Hungry. This is a magnet. I really just loved the decorative plates that they had, but I have no need for a decorative plate in my life, and so they had magnets that looked like decorative plates, which was cool. And then this is Belgrade, Serbia. I think this is so funny. I got this one specifically because it has this naked man on it, but with this statue, it's an actual statue that was in Serbia. And I think I mentioned this in the video, I forgot. It was like someone got contracted to make the statue for Serbia, and it was originally supposed to go in city center, but then the person made the statue naked because in like its artistic meaning, they were like, this makes this man timeless. Like if you put any kind of clothing on the person, then it attaches them to a time period, but he just is attached to no time period because he's naked. And the city was embarrassed by that, and they're like, he's not going to be in city center anymore. And so they moved him off to like right above the river, and he's like facing away from the river, so you just can see his butt essentially sometimes. Just thought that was funny. This is Sibiu, Romania, another little like decorative plate magnet, and this one was from Bucharest. So I just thought those were cool and they're on the fridge. But what I'm most excited about is my miniature library. I did not know that these were a thing. They were so cheap, and I got what, 7 of them, but they're just different parts. So like for example, in the videos, you know, we went to Dracula's castle. It just has little pictures and like some information about the castle. I just thought these were so cool. My little miniature library. See, here's one for Brasov. Isn't that cool? but they're teeny. Like they just fit on my fridge like a tiny little bookshelf. So thought that was cute. This bag I have not touched since my last day of my internship. I essentially just like packed up my desk all entirely into this bag and that was it. So I don't even like the pens and stuff. Honestly, I didn't actually end up with that many pens. That's something that goes quickly in jail is your pens get stolen. But even like the notepads and stuff, I feel like I'll eventually take, or like the manila folders that I have, like I feel like I will eventually take those, but there's no need to bring them on my first day tomorrow. So I kind of think what I'm gonna bring is just like one notepad and pen so that if I need to write anything down, I can do that. And look, like I have so many notepads. Because everything I would do, like taking like session notes, making to-do lists, writing down like numbers, you know, taking notes on a call, literally anything like that was all from there. Look, I have my little bundle of tampons because, you know, like I bring the clear bag in, so obviously you can see everything. And like, not that I would care if people saw that there were tampons in my bag, but I think that other people would care. Like they would feel embarrassed or something because I work with not too many young people. I feel like that's kind of a generational thing sometimes, like, I don't know. But so I just have them wrapped up in a mask like this. So I guess I'll still bring those just because, yeah. So I think I'm just going to post-it notes, notepad, and then I'll pack my lunch in there tomorrow. I'll have my water bottle, but I don't think I'll need anything else. I'm really, and I'll talk about this in tomorrow's vlog, I really feel like I'm going in blind for my first day tomorrow. I just have no idea what the first day will consist of, literally anything. I have no idea. I'm gonna bring 2 pens in case one dies. I feel like, what time is it? 9:16, so I want to get to bed kind of soon, but I do want to pick out my outfit that I'm gonna wear tomorrow. And remember, my body has changed a little bit in the past month, so we'll see which pants I wear, just because there's some that I just am not in the mood to try on in case they fit a little bit differently. But I also, we have like a specific dress code, but I also think that it is very much enforced differently at the different facilities. So I do want to, again, like overdo it, like be over professional from what I think I will be required to be, and then just kind of like see what other people are wearing. But I don't want to show up underdressed at all, so I think I am going to go kind of heavy with the professional tomorrow. And before, when I've come to this facility, so far I haven't met any of the kids, so I haven't been cognizant necessarily about my long cardigans or long blazers, and I think tomorrow it will probably be good to do so. So I'm gonna pick that outfit.
Underwater by your tears, you say you're growing old. One day you're gonna fold. Amazing how you go unbothered through the years. But if you just let go and fall into the garden that you grew.
What if I do these green grandma pants, this black short sleeve? I could either do this cardigan or a blazer, so I think I'll set them both out and kind of just see what I'm feeling tomorrow. I don't think I'm stressed at all, but I think I'm like not worried. I just know there will be an adjustment. I guess that's probably the feeling. It's just like the adjustments are coming. The adjustments are coming. So it'll be okay. All I'm gonna do from now until when I actually go to bed is brush my teeth, get all ready, and tomorrow I'll definitely vlog. It'll be a first day of work vlog. I imagine the energy will be more up than it is right now. I guess I'm just hoping everything goes well, but I'm not necessarily feeling like anxious about it. It's just like that hope, but it's like that, not dreary hope. It's like I don't know. Like you can probably tell my energy is kind of funky right now. I feel like it's kind of settling in where it's like, ooh, I'll go to a new place. And I'm going in kind of early too, so it'll be okay. Thanks for joining this video. Sorry to end on this note. I feel like I'm like it's not even that I'm not in a positive mindset. I think I'm very neutral. I'm very neutral when on a day that maybe should be really positive. Does that make sense? Maybe that makes sense. And so it's that like dissonance that I'm feeling. Maybe that's it. Here's my laundry too. Sorry to end with that too. I'll see you next time, and next time will be my very first day. So see you then.